What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. Omni Man is available now in Mortal Kombat 1, and with it, we have a brand new combat card. And as you can see right here, I am rank 20 in his card, and that maxes out. So I'm going to show you this in a second, and they didn't cheapen out here. Okay, a lot of people initially reacted to the fact that Omni Man only had 20 tiers by saying, wait a second, all the other characters have 35. Well, as you can see with the rank 1 reward, they kind of packed a lot of the stuff together on each tier. This was supposed to alleviate some of the XP issues, I would imagine, but that came with another set of problems, and I'll discuss that a little bit further. In any event, let's look at all these tiers. At tier 1, you get a brutality, some gear, which is a cape, gloves, and boots, and a palette. And this palette is pretty cool. It's blue and white. I don't know if that's a reference to any character. I'm not the biggest Invincible fan, but at 2, you get the character art and the taunt, and as you can see, you're already kind of getting a tease of his rank 20 reward. At rank 3, you get a taunt and some more gear, and we'll look at all that in a moment. At rank 4, you get a brutality and a combat card background and foreground. At 5, you get another piece of gear and this palette, which I am led to believe is based on a character called Adam Eve, which I believe is Invincible's girlfriend. At rank 6, you have a taunt. At 7, a brutality. At 8, a taunt. At 9, a taunt. At 10, you have this sweet palette, red and black, as well as some gear and a taunt. At 11, a brutality. At 12, a taunt. At 13, you have another piece of gear. At 14, you have a foreground. 15, you have this kind of smooth white and gray ensemble, as well as a piece of gear and a taunt. At 16, you have the Omni Man name background. At 17, you have this awesome Mortal Kombat cape, as well, gear package. I kind of love that. Then you have the combat card foreground. At 18, you get 200 coins. At 19, you get his second fatality and another set of gear. And then finally at 20, you get his chibi foreground, which I'm using, as well as his Invincible gear and palette. So that is pretty sweet. Love it for us. Now, as you can also see, I seem to still be accumulating XP. Obviously, I could have kept going to 21. I doubt we get anything except maybe some gold or whatever. And one thing to keep in mind, they have decided that the gold coin currency will not reboot. So with the new season, all of the other currency reset to 0, but this did not. And we're going to go into the customization now so we can actually see all of this. Now there is a little bit of a glitch right now where it still shows the lock over his name. Excuse me, but you can select it. So you have 10 pieces of gear. And this is your basic cape, and then it's just a bunch of variations of capes and boots and gloves, so you can kind of see it all right there. This one is awesome. I love it. And you got that Mortal Kombat cape, the gloves, and the boots. But some of the gloves turn into bracers, so there's really some cool aesthetics that you can kind of create. And then finally, this is the one that goes with the whole suit. Father figure. Nowl on, Defender of Democracy, Scourge of the Scourge, Nolan Grayson, which I believe is his name, his Earth name, Guardian of the Globe, Earth Exile, Victor of Thraxa, Son of Argel, and Conquering Voltramite. All right. So, here's the main event that y'all want to see, the palettes. And let's just go to his basic one called War at Home. So this is obviously your standard Omni Man get up. And you have Out of This World, which is that blue ensemble. Love the cape. Still Standing is what they call this one. Alright. Viltrumite Warrior. I love this one. This is my second favorite one personally. Death of Everyone. And I have seen Invincible, and I can confirm everyone does in fact die. And then End of All Things. I mean, listen, I feel like once you get to level 20, you never take this off, right? Like, I'm not even a big fan of Invincible. But, you know, it's pretty cool. And then, of course, you have the different taunts. Think! I do wish there was a way that you could, like, press a button and actually watch these. Or see what they do, you know what I mean? But anyway, and then of course the finishers. You know, there's 5 brutalities, and then 2 fatalities, which are pretty cool. This one is down, right, left, and then either A or X. I don't know what the number that coincides with that is. I happen to know that one off the top of my head because we learned that pretty quickly in. So that is everything for Invincible. Now, let's go to the store. All right. Now, obviously, a lot of people, while we were streaming this on launch day, were like, oh, show us his store. Well, unfortunately, there are no items to purchase in the seasonal store. I don't know why. I really don't understand what we're doing there. It could be a licensing thing. We may never get any more gear or, you know, palettes or skins or anything for him. So who knows? Lastly, for 1,000 V-Bucks, you can actually get this Omni Man announcer voice. It is J.K. Simmons being the announcer, and it's fantastic. It's, I think, worth it. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I can't believe they're charging $10, you know, and I get that. I understand. But listen, they hired J.K. Simmons to do extra work. Look at this. Look at that walk up. That's sick. All right, now here it is. Let's listen to it.
Nolan. Omni Man. Nolan. Omni Man. Nolan. Gearus. 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 Havoc. Havoc. Nitara. Nitara. Baraka. Baraka. Kenshi. Kenshi.
Sometimes he says it different.
Ashra. 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 Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero. Li Mei. Kung Lao. Scorpion. Reptile. Liu Kang.
All right, and I'm going to go back real quick because I have also heard that if you go to video and audio,
Fight. Action.
set it to Johnny Cage.
The uptight Viltrumite. Omni Man. Big Bad Daddy. Mighty Mustache. Omni Man. The uptight Viltrumite. Mighty Mustache. Big Bad Daddy. The uptight Viltrumite.
All right, so there you have it. There is your uptight Viltrumite Omni Man, available now. XP issues. I'll have a video coming out about that. Getting him to level 20 actually ended up being much easier, but also a lot harder than I thought it would. In the past, we just grind level 1 missions on Invasion. That does not work anymore. They scale the XP that you gain based on your seasonal level. So once I got to season level 30, I was getting like 20 and 30 XP for winning matches. So what I ended up doing is I went into the towers, and that is how I ended up leveling up Omni Man actually pretty quickly. I was getting like 500 or so XP per match that ended in a brutality. So Omni Man is available now for people that have the combat pack, and he will be available on the 20th of November a la carte if you just want to get Omni Man. Tremor will also be available then. In any event, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you.